This evening, Siesta Key property owners impacted by last year's storms are waiting a decision from Sarasota commissioners that could impact how and even if they rebuild.
Now, in question here is whether to allow voluntary demolition of older buildings not required under FEMA's 50-50 rule. As 10 Tampa Bay's Aduria Chumba explains now, some of these owners say demolition is necessary to build homes able to withstand any future hurricanes.
Discussions focus primarily on seeking policy guidance for post-storm demolition regulations and rebuild height restrictions for multi-family residential buildings here on Siesta Key. But a final decision, if in favor, could extend throughout the county.
3 hurricanes, the 3, the 4 that we had, we have to look at things at a more granular level as it relates to what we want to do for mitigation, recovery, and prevention.
The request for a voluntary demolition permit coming from this 2-level beachfront condominium complex, Sea Club 5. Like much of the island, Hurricane Helene left the entire ground level underwater. Commissioners are now deciding if they'll adopt an ordinance to help bring older condos like this one into code compliance ahead of any potential damage from future storms. Also on the table, allowing homeowners in flood zones to voluntarily raise their floor elevation.
The Florida Building Code came into effect in 2000. Anything built before that is not designed for wind or water. And they may look fine today, but in a major storm, they won't be with us anymore.
County staff provided ordinances from the city of Sarasota and the town of Longboat Key as examples. But Siesta Key already faces density challenges.
My primary concern is the fact that they're trying to make these buildings much taller, much wider, taking up much more space. And I think it's going to be really change the charm of Siesta Key.
County leaders say their final decision will be about safety.
I believe it's the right thing to do, and it's all voluntary. Please, people, we're not trying to force you to knock anything down, but to give them the option before the storm.
In Siesta Key, Aduria Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.
Commissioners still want several questions answered, including if this could potentially create an avenue for developers to swoop in to buy out and commercialize residential property. Commissioners will meet again in 60 days to continue discussing the matter.